I saw your little April Fool's joke. I believed it, and I thought I was not going to be making any more videos. Came back there later and realized it was an April Fool's joke, so here is my video. I'm going to do something I rarely do. It's called My Most Embarrassing Day Ever. First I woke up and just really didn't want to get out of bed. Really was tired and just really, like, okay, I'm going to try to just go through this day. And then I realized, like, I didn't know, like, I thought my day, I had an appointment, and I got stressed out about that, and I found out it's like a week ahead of me, so I'm not okay with that. I'm okay with that. And then I come to Shama, and then I realize I have DBT classes, and I don't have no transportation to get me there. DBT classes out at the community college, which is quite away from the Shama building, and had to figure that out, and got really frustrated with it, and got to the point where I was breaking down and really angry, and I just said, like, I really don't want to take this class if it's going to be this difficult and complicated. They made me taxis and stuff like that, and that got done with. And then, just as I thought, finally things are sort of sliding down, I got angry, and my pop can that was in my purse exploded, and I had a library book, and the book was covered in soda pop, and it wasn't just like my Dr. Pepper, it was a Dr. Pepper with cherry, so I have to pay for that, and I was angry, and I just blew up again, and then I had to run out and just talk to somebody and tell them, this is what happened, and now I have to deal with not only late fees from the library, but getting a new book, which sucks. Thank goodness I had my Shama family to back me on that, and because I couldn't have dealt with it if it had been another way around. Then I went to the DBT classes, which was cool. Then the taxi, like, they called, thought I was at this one parking lot that I wasn't at. I was at the other parking lot, and they drove home back because they couldn't find me, and I didn't know where the whole community campus was, and I just didn't understand it. So when I went to call them saying you're not here, they drove off without me, and I ran after the cab, and I was like, okay, stop, and people like, they're not gonna stop. So this guy helped me out, like, he worked at the art area, and he helped me call the cab, and I was really at the point where I was angry and pissed off, and I just yelled at the cab people, and they were, well, mad back because, they didn't know the whole story, and then I had to wait, and then I realized I was at the wrong area again, and then this guy helped me out and put art teacher again. He took me to the other parking lot where they were supposed to be, and we waited, and we talked about Pink Floyd and stuff, and then he called back and he said, well, she's new here, and she doesn't know very much about this campus, so she had no clue how this is going, and he was really nice, and eventually the taxi cab did come, and the taxi cab guy was really nice. We talked about art, Pink Floyd, and stuff, so it didn't end on a total sour note. I realized that, like, when you're upset or angry, there's two type of people. There are people that are willing to help and are willing to have compassion and really to understand you. And then there's people who don't understand and are assholes. I can be everybody can be one or two. I've been an asshole or I've been understanding, and Today might have been embarrassing and bad, but there's new days, hopefully, and I just learned from it, and hopefully someday, you know, I'll look back and I'll laugh at it. Not now, but maybe when I'm 40. But I don't usually talk about my bad experiences. But it's like interesting to hear other people's bad experiences, because I feel less alone when somebody does talk about their bad days. And it's also good to vent and stuff. I also did a bunch of things around the house. I swept the cat hair, which just makes me sneezy. Like dust and cat hair and pollen just make me sneezy. Not like on a cat, but when it's like floating around, it just makes me sneezy. Not like a total allergy, just dust, and yeah. Not allergic to cats, thank goodness. And I had to clean up the bathroom and do the dishes. That was not fun, but that's part of living in a house, I guess. And I had to change my light bulbs because I don't like being in the dark. I'm afraid of the dark. DBT classes are fun, taught by David Bertapelli. He's cool. And learning about being mindful and stuff. A lot of the people in the class I do not know, so I'm going to learn about them. And that's it about that. And tonight the Duggars are on, so that's cool. I'm glad I can still make videos and stuff like that and tell you embarrassing stories like this. Good news, got money to pay my late due fees. Hopefully next week I'll slowly pay for like the damaged book. Depends how damaged it is. But I need to buy other things like toothpaste. Also, the Duggars are on tonight. I have my class, mindful music, on Thursday. Luckily, my hard drive thing did not get ruined by that Dr. Pepper, which would also suck, because that's kind of would be costly to replace that. I mean, $9, but when you're broke, pinching pennies, it's a lot. How was your April Fool's? I mean, I told everybody I was getting married. No one believed me. Then I said I was pregnant. No one believed me. I guess, that's kind of it just made people laugh, but, the YouTube thing really, blew me off. That was kind of scary. I was like, oh my gosh. And I realized today's April Fool's Day. I should expect that. Okay, bye, YouTube. Tell me about your April Fool's Day. What kind of prank did you pull? Or, what did you think about the YouTube prank? Funny or scary? Okay, love you, Libby.